Hey guys, welcome back. It is a beautiful October day, late October day here northwest of Atlanta, Georgia, and it is very dry. There's very little humidity, which is a rare thing. So we love this time of year here in Atlanta. We garden in Zone 8, formerly Zone 7B, and today we are going to plant alliums. So if you saw my previous video, I just got a tulip order, a bulb order in from Heirloom Roses, and I ordered the Pink Impression Darwin hybrid tulips, which I have grown 3 years in a row, and of course these drumstick allium. So with the tulips, if you live somewhere warm like Zone 8, even Zone 7B, Zone 7A, I would say would be usually going to get cold enough, but sometimes you don't. But any of those warm zones, you can grow tulips, but you have to keep them in the refrigerator or buy them pre-chilled. So they need a certain amount of cold hours. What I do normally is I buy them pre-chilled and I have them delivered the last week of December, which is when I plant them. I plant them right after Christmas every year. It's always what we do when we're off after we do Christmas and everything. We start planting our tulips. And they turn out wonderful and great, and they have the long stem like they're supposed to. If you don't do that, if you don't buy pre-chilled or keep them chilled, then they're going to have these little short stems, or maybe they just don't come up at all, or the flowers, like, it's really sad and weird. So you don't want that. So make sure you buy pre-chilled or you keep them in the fridge. If you keep them in the fridge, you got to keep them away from any other vegetables because they have off gases that can of course affect the tulips. So anyway, but today it's all about alliums, and I have never grown alliums before. I've seen them in a lot of other people's gardens, but have not incorporated them into my own. So I'm very excited to do that. They are perennial, of course. They're going to come back year after year. And I'm going to put them back there in the back behind the peonies. So I have 3 peonies that are right here. Normally I have all of my tulips right up here at the top, and that's where they're going to be again this season. And then I have my incredible hydrangeas in the back. And then I have some perennial phlox behind that, which smells awesome when it's blooming. So we're going to add these guys right behind the peonies because they should be coming up before the peonies do, I believe. The peonies will be just starting to wake up at that point in time. And then the tulips will be, of course, in the front. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm excited. So let's get going. So you just want to plant these guys about 6 inches deep. You could probably get by with 4, but I'm going to do about 6. Let's see if I can get this open. There we go. They're so little. Looks just like an onion, which is essentially what they are. Yeah. And then with allium bulbs, what you want to do is plant them with a pointy, and it's kind of hard to tell because they're so little, but the pointy side is going to point up in the ground. These almost look the same on both sides, but I can kind of see where the point is. So a little tougher than a tulip, because tulips you can definitely see where the point is. But anyway, here we go. So if you're like my family, we love the house to smell extra good, especially during the holiday season, from fall all the way through Christmas. And we have little tricky ways to make our house smell awesome. So one of the things we like to do is we have 2 giant pine trees in our front yard. I mean, they're probably 100 years old. We have a million pine cones, and if you don't have a pine tree at home or somewhere nearby, I'm sure that there's somewhere in your community you can find some pine cones, or you can buy them, of course, at a craft store, but it's better if they're free. So we're just gonna gather some pine cones, and then we are going to use this little, it's an essential oil spray. It's pumpkin spice and cream. I'm not exactly sure what's in it, but you know, we're not going to be heavily breathing this, so it's going to be okay. We're going to do it outside, and we're going to just coat the pine cones with this wonderful fall scent, let them dry, and then use them as a potpourri. And I'm either going to put them on my front entryway, or possibly like right when you walk in, either our back door or our front door. But it's a really cool idea just to make your own potpourri with some pine cones and some of this spray. You know, you can find this at Kirkland's is where I got this, and of course they have it online on Amazon, all different things you can buy. Super cheap, super easy, and probably a little bit better for you than burning candles and breathing. And all of your visitors will think your house actually smells that awesome. They'll never know what it is. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you like this video, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up so that we can see you next time right here at the Real Southern Garden. Bye.